Okay, hello my audience over there. Today I'm going over some of my photography artworks on my portfolio page, kind of like going back in time. And this one I did today, actually just a couple of minutes ago. I uploaded the video, you can go check it out. This one I did a couple of days ago. I really dig that. I really dig that artwork. And this is my portfolio page. It works like so that it loads up the pictures on its own pace, and you can see what I did over here. I try to usually upload a couple of different versions of the same photo also, so a couple of different colors. Then we have this one. I really dig the color scheme I did here. These two are pretty interesting, but you can see in this one there's some nature photography overlaid and on top of it also. So I'm doing this psychedelic type of mirror image works with a couple of different styles. Here I used photos from video also, and I think this stuff that I have over here in this gallery is very interesting. This kind of stuff, I think this is kind of visionary art. It has some Alex Grey to it. Then I did one of these, like darker. These two are kind of dark, those kind of shamanistic art pieces. And then I tried this. This one is not so good, and this one not either. This one was just a straight photograph, and this one was a kind of experimentation. And then we go into the older stuff, and this one is a bit simplistic. This one is too grainy. This one is really good. I noticed that this one got a lot of clicks, on YouTube. This one is pretty good, but it's kind of plain and boring. And this one is bad, but it's this picture kind of came out of this, so it was crucial that I put so much time into this. This one is too simplistic again. This one is boring. This one is interesting. I think this one is really good, and this one is too low quality, I think. Same with this one. This one is kind of an interesting experiment. This one is kind of bad for the composition. This one is pretty good. This one is just an experiment. It's not finished. It doesn't feel very finished. This one is okay. This one I think was interesting. Same with these two from a power plant. Then we have a disco ball over here, and this one, they're kind of interesting. Maybe do dark colors, This one a little bland, because the layers, there's no, gradient. The colors. This one is very good. I use this a lot as end cards, and this one also. These ones are, I think, all these four are very good. But maybe they still need some thought and work put into them, but it's getting there. And same with these ones. These are a bit simplistic, but they feel very complete still, even though they are kind of simplistic. And same with this stuff. It feels very simplistic. The older you get, it feels like the emptier the picture kind of becomes, but at the same time it becomes more kind of peaceful, like this one, for example. I think this one is very good, and I also like this one. But these older pictures, it's just color zones, and these four here I kind of mapped out this based on the style. Like these four you see over here are very same style. You could exhibit these, it has even kind of a spiral. You see how we go, these shapes, how there's like a spiral in this. So if you would exhibit these four, put them on one wall, maybe these two on one wall, that kind of stuff. These are bit older, you know, they are little lower quality. You see how much simpler we go. These ones were like 2 years ago. I didn't do the layered thing yet when I was doing those. Then a couple of lower quality. This one is newer, this one is older, but they have the same style. You see how much kind of better this is based on the composition of it. I think this one is still very good. I did this, you know, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Its name is Sickness because my stomach problem was very bad at that point. This one, you know, the compositions are kind of all over the place and that kind of stuff. This one is pretty good. And then these are the older ones. And then I have some nature photographs from last year. They're kind of okay. Yeah, like this one. This one is funny, but they're kind of okay. But nature photography is not my thing. You know, it's just not not what I'm going. Of course, you know, some of this stuff, you know, is pretty great. But then I have a couple of these, you know, older pictures, and I have just thrown them to the end of this, you know, thing, you know, because I haven't had the time or the energy to like categorize this stuff anyway. You know, I think this is all like crap. But if we go to the front and we kind of count in our head like which one of these are, you know, exhibit worth or worth exhibiting, I feel that kind of yes, for sure, like yes, 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 like these four should be exhibited, and these two maybe, but these four should be exhibited, and this should be exhibited also with this one. They should be like next to each other. This should be on the right, this on the left, and then maybe this one, this one, this one, and this one should be exhibited as four, or something like 4 and 4. You know, that would be 8. Maybe like 10 pictures at the moment. I'm thinking this one probably not, but this one maybe. This one for shirt, and 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 this one for shirt. Yeah, these 6 and those 4, maybe 10, 12. Maybe then you could probably do these two, but I don't know if they are good enough. And then from these newer ones, this one, and from here some of the works, you know, also. So probably something like 4. You know, I already have, you know, like 16 very good works with this style. So I think it's going somewhere. I think it's really going somewhere. What if we put those pictures, you know, in a folder and just started emailing it to people? Okay, so I put them in the folder, and now when I look at this, you know, I'm gonna say that this one is really a good, you know, abstract type of an art piece. This one is a bit too simplistic, but it's okay. This one is, I like this one. This one is great also. This one is one of my newest ones, and this one is, I think it's really good. But then we go back, you know, to these older pictures. They are kind of simplistic, you know. This one is also pretty great, as with this one. But maybe what should be left out is maybe these very simplistic ones. Like, well, this one is good, but I don't know about this one. It's very pretty low quality picture, but yeah. If we think that it should be matching like quality wise, you know, I would leave out that one and probably this one. Let's look at it again. Okay, so let's go over it again. This one is pretty simplistic maybe. Maybe I would leave this one out also. Yeah,